Bienfu first, I guess.
I'll look after Madame Eleanor. You know, I just remembered. After Miss Magilu and I made our pact, she couldn't stop sneezing and sniffling for months. That happened right when spring was starting.
Then it could have just been like spring fever. But dude, totally. The game has made it to where it's not really possible. Can totally see up her skirt though. Madame Eleanor is so sincere all the time compared to Magilu. It's like the moon next to a cracker or something. That is an amazing. You know what, Bienfu? That's one of the funniest things I've heard in this game. I'll give you that. It's one of the best things I've heard. Hey, Eisen.
A demon, a Moloch, a witch, and now an exorcist. We've turned into a real band of misfits.
I didn't have any other choice. We're stuck with her.
Yeah, I know. We can't afford to lose Laphicet. Now that we know the full extent of Innominat's strength, we need that boy more than ever.
Do you think Innominat really is an Empyrean?
You got me, but I do know this. Whatever he is, he's no ordinary Moloch, and the Abbey intends on using that power. To what end, I couldn't say.
If we're going to win this, we need to uncover Innominat's true nature and the Abbey's secret goals.
Indeed. At the very least, I think we can safely assume that Aifread's disappearance is part of their schemes. We might be able to extract some information out of that Eleanor woman as well.
Agreed, but no torture. I'm not shattering our only vessel.
Yeah, I get that. Given the pact they share, if Eleanor goes down, Laphicet becomes a demon, right?
What? No one told me that!
That's just how it is between Moloch and Vessel. I know she's a threat, but we need to keep her close for the time being.
Well, we sure are in it deep now.
Oh yeah, we are. What an unfortunate turn of events. But also kind of fortunate, because, you know, we got the final main character. I was really thinking, like, Eleanor doesn't seem like she would keep up this whole... doing the orders of a demon over and over again. I was not expecting that attempt on her own life. This is a really good throw-in, though. Laphicet and Magilu went outside for some fresh air. Good for them. Let's talk with my boy Rakuro. How's it going, man?
Man, Artorias and Innominat. Either one of them's a force to be reckoned with.
Then why do you look so happy?
Because I'm still alive. And if I'm alive, I can fight.
You're certainly optimistic.
That's just the sort of demon I am. What about you, though? You gonna call that whole revenge thing off?
If only. That's just the sort of demon I'm not.
Then we need to find a way to beat them. You can mope after you're dead.
We? You're still going to help?
Yeah. After all, I wouldn't be here if Laphicet hadn't saved my life. Surely you know me by now. I might not look it, but duty and honor flow through my veins.
You know, honestly, Rakuro, you look like the epitome of duty and honor with, like, the old-school samurai look you got going on. Forget about Magilu, just thank Laphicet. My thoughts exactly. Glad we're on the same page. So they should be right out here then, I assume. Brigid Ravine. Valley of Howling Winds. Hold up a second. No way. Am I... Is this the place in Zestiria where... Look at that stupid tree in over there. Is this the place in Zestiria where you meet Zaveid for, like, the third time and fight him, and you get to the Wind Temple because you've got to go to each of the temples to do something? I can't remember. It's been a while since I played Zestiria, but I know you had to go to the 4 different elemental temples, which had, like, the greatest music of all time, let me tell you. And the Wind Temple was in a ravine, very similar to this one. Starting to put the pieces together. I could be horribly wrong, but basically any location I walk into or arrive at in Berseria, I immediately try and place it somewhere in Zestiria. It's just how I do it.
Hey, don't overwork yourself.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Isn't it obvious? I disobeyed you, Velvet.
Don't sweat it. I'm still alive thanks to you.
I didn't want to see you die. That's why I did that. To save you.
I'm sorry, too. Acting the way I did. Treating you like an object.
When I came with you, that was my own choice. You gave me the freedom to choose.
And what would you choose now? We only have more troubles ahead.
You're still going to fight, aren't you?
Yeah, I can't stop now.
Even so, I've made my choice. I'm coming with you.
I see.
Anyway, it's not like I have any idea where we are now.
That's a good point.
Ah-ha-ha! But an object misused is one thing. A person misused is quite another.
What's your point?
What's your point, is what I want to know. Not only did you blow the whole revenge thing, you didn't even leave a scratch. Do you have any plan on where to go from here?
I'll admit it. The Nominat's power is far beyond what I could ever have imagined. But I'll never give up. No matter how many times I have to try, I'll devour them all.
Bet you 100 gold you break first.
Huh?
You heard me. 100 gold says that you give up. I lost a bet with Rokuro when you had to go and survive. Cost me 10 gold. I'm just looking to come out on top.
Whatever. Fine.
Oh, then it looks like we have a bet. There might be some fun in me sticking around after all. Not that I much care how it all turns out. I'm just looking to kill time.
My Wi-Fi connection!
Velvet, I've got something that might help with Innominat.
Oh. Is this that book you took from the villa?
It is. Look closely at the crest on the cover.
It's the same one from the temple. Does that book say anything about Innominat?
Yes, but I can't read it. It's written in the ancient tongue.
Oh, don't cry, baby boy. My friend Grimoire might be able to decipher that for you.
Really?
Well, maybe not. She'd have to take a look first.
Well, where is she? Your friend, I mean.
No idea. The last letter I got from her was sent from Isolde down in Southgand.
Not much to work with here.
True, but I'll have fun watching you try.
Oh, I'll find her. Don't you worry about that.
That's the spirit. Don't give up just yet.
Alright then. Whoa. Souls and chest galore. What is that red mark on the map?
We'll rest inside these ruins. You're still weak.
Floric boots that apparently can only be worn by Laphicet and Velvet. They both have small feet, maybe? I don't know. Does that mean Magilu has really big feet? Questions I must one day know the answer to. Let's go see if Eleanor is still unconscious or not. There's something I was going to say. Oh, yeah, apparently I was really hoping that they'd say we have to find someone to decipher it, and we wouldn't have an idea of who to decipher yet, and then it'd be like, well, we got to find Zaveid, because I would love to find Zaveid again. Oh, you're back. We should get some rest soon. I agree, Rokuro. I agree wholeheartedly. You make a good point, man. What about you, Aizen? We leave at dawn no matter how Eleanor's feeling. You'll need all your strength, so rest up. Glad we're all on the same page. What's happening here? Madam Eleanor is so sincere. Okay, you said that last time. I thought that I would get, like, the cutscene here. Where's the... Oh, rest. There's a rest option.
Of all the things, a damned demon watching over me. How could I have let this happen? I'm such a disgrace. To atone for this grave sin.
They left the spear with her? What?
This is all I can do. Forgive me, Lord Artorias.
Must have been Melchior's orb.
This light, it's Melchior's communication art.
I send Melchior to check out the Earth Pulse. And what a strange sight does he find?
My lord, I have failed you.
Lift your head, Eleanor. The Shepherd has a special mission for you.
A special mission?
You are to protect the Moloch Laphicet and bring him to the Logres Abbey headquarters. This mission is highly classified and not to be shared with even the legates.
Protect the Moloch and bring him to the capital then?
With the utmost secrecy. Your becoming his vessel is in fact quite fortunate.
Maybe so. But with me as his vessel, the Moloch may interfere.
This Moloch may have his own will, but he can be manipulated. Do whatever it takes to get the job done, Eleanor. You act under my full authorization.
Even were it to mean obeying the orders of a demon? But, my lord, what Moloch could possibly be that valuable?
Are you saying you cannot?
Shame is only a fleeting emotion. It is will and reason that ultimately prevail in the face of calamity. My lord, I live to serve the principles of your teachings.
The Earth Pulse will soon close. From here on, you must use your own discretion to execute your mission.
Oh, good, the healing music. Everything must be back to normal then. So we don't have to worry about Eleanor going suicidal.
You're up. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. Listen, don't try anything like that again. Pain is scary, right?
I'm alright. No more running away.
I'm Laphicet. It's good to finally meet you properly, Eleanor.
Yeah, likewise. Don't worry. If you try running, you won't get far. Once I've eaten your arms and legs, I merely need you alive to act as his vessel. Nothing more. That won't be necessary. I swore an oath before our duel. An oath grants power in exchange for a certain constraint. Mine was, if I lose, I will obey my opponent. Once put in motion, an oath cannot be broken by the one who swore it. I will keep my promise to you because I must. An oath, is it? In that case, I have a question for you. What does the Abbey plan to do with the Innominat? To wipe out the demons, of course. We want to end the era of disaster once and for all.
And how exactly does the Abbey plan on wiping out the demons? Is Innominat going to wander the land, slaughtering them all?
They never told me. Innominat's ritual is kept confidential even within the Abbey. All I know is that it involves Melchior. And it looks like the only way we'll figure out Innominat's true nature is by deciphering Laphicet's book. We'll have to track down Mogilu's friend, the one who can read the ancient tongue.
If we go to Iselt and Southgand, we ought to find some clues to her whereabouts.
But first, we have to figure out where we are now. We need to find a settler or a village. Something.
I'm surprised us chuckleheads even know our own names.
Even the greatest scholars don't know everything at first. You can't get answers without asking for them.
Fair enough. Hard to argue with that.
I've never seen a Moloch quite like him. Eleanor, your job is going to be to protect Laphicet, even if it brings you into conflict with other exorcists. Because if you turn on me...
I know. Like I said, I can't betray you.
Listen, Laphicet. If she makes any strange moves, I want you to stop her immediately, okay?
I don't think Eleanor is such a bad person. Besides, she's oath-bound to her promise.
She's lying, obviously. That's only something you do if your life depends on it.
Yep. An oath is an art that takes complex rituals and lots of hard work and time. Hardly worth the trouble, to be honest.
I told you already. She wants to take you away from us. Women are creatures of deceit, boy.
If you say so.
She's right. Of course that goes doubly so for Velvet the Vengeful Villainess.
Well, I won't deny it.
Velvet said it, not me. Anyways, appearances can be deceiving. So, a couple of things. Eleanor, now that she has her mission from Artorias, will no longer be trying to kill herself, I imagine, so that's good. I am going to put her in the party, and I am going to play as Eisen, actually, so we'll probably take Velvet out of the party now that I think about it. How do I... Formation is square. I'm going to play as Eisen.
You want me in?
I'm going to put you in.
Let's do this together.
Alright, so we're going to run this party comp for a little bit, and I'll have Velvet as a sub so I can switch from Eisen to Velvet if I need to. But we're going to try this out. I want to see Eleanor's Mystic Art. Look at equipment for anything that might be mastered and needs to be moved around. This is all new stuff, of course. Alright, nothing. Very good. Expedition. Only one win, unfortunate.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
The Yggdrasil goddess statue. Yggdrasil was a man in Tales of Symphonia, so this is a little weird. Yggdrasil was the male, and Martel was the female, as far as I remember. A statue pulled up from the Exsphere Sea depicting a beautiful goddess. This figure is imbued with a mysterious energy that causes it to gradually move over time. Maybe this is just a statue of Martel, and for some reason they think it's called Yggdrasil. And Unyielding was learned. Is Unyielding the other... No, there's still one special thing missing. We gotta find that last special thing before I decide to move on from there. So anyways, yeah, two things I wanted to say. Eleanor obviously isn't gonna be trying to commit suicide anymore, hopefully. And then... What was the other thing? Oh yeah, I remember oaths from Tales of Zestiria as well. All of the Seraphim, aka Malachim, that you had in the team all had oaths, except maybe Mikleo. I can't remember if Mikleo did. I don't remember what Edna's was, and I don't remember what Zavid's was, but I'm pretty sure both of them had it. But what's her name? What was the name of the Lady of the Lake? The fire Seraphim. I cannot remember her name for the life of me. Lila. Was it Lila? I think it was Lila. Something like that. Yeah, it was Lila. It was spelled L-A-I-L-A-H, I think. Lila. That's what it was. She could not talk about... There were certain things that she could not talk about, so whenever you asked her a certain question, she would not be able to answer because of her oath. And then Dezel, the first Wind Seraph you had that was eventually replaced by Zavid, he sharpened his teeth into shark teeth, which was really weird for an oath, but whatever. Got a little more time. Let's do the skit, and then we're probably going to wrap up for today.
What is it, Laphicet?
I was told that women's looks can be deceiving, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to see.
That's an age-old problem for men. You with me, Eisen?
Aye. Women are fickle creatures at best. They lie as easily as they breathe, and men can never see through their deceptions.
I totally feel you.
Sounds like you've both been through hard times.
The wounds women leave on a man's heart take longer to heal than a cut delivered by a sword.
It's that bad?
Beware a maiden's tears, boy, and guard yourself well. That's my advice to you.
Beware tears and guard myself.
Don't put any weird ideas into Laphicet's head, you two.
They're just facts.
If you fill his head with any more garbage, I'm eating both of you.
Yes, ma'am. Yikes.
The swordsman and the pirate having troubles with women? Ha! Well, women are nothing if not difficult. I've the deepest sympathy for you both.
What do you think of the ladies' reactions?
Well, Velvet won't eat either of you, and Magilu didn't seem sympathetic at all.
See? Appearances can be deceiving.
And it seems you've absorbed the lesson well.
Right.
I'm not like that, though.
Huh?
Yes, some women use their tears to manipulate others, but not all do. And I, for one, despise such duplicity. The women who did that to Aizen and Rokuro are just the extreme.
Yeah, I can see how much you hate dishonesty, Eleanor.
Huh? Yeah, that's right.
Be a good example for the boy, then, so he doesn't end up like Rokuro and me.
I intend to do just that, whether or not you ask it of me.
Eleanor is a lot stronger than she appears.
I'm telling you, man, Aizen and Rokuro are the best. If only Zaveid would show back up and join the team and just make the ultimate bromance. It would be great. The trinity of bromance. I love Rokuro and Aizen. They're amazing. Those two in Velvet, just such great characters so far. It's so good. But anyways, we're going to wrap up here for today. When we come back next time, we're going to continue on through the ravine to try and get to Southgend. I've just realized that the places are named like there's Midgend, it's in the middle, Southgend to the south, Northgend to the north, probably an Eastgend and a Westgend. I didn't realize that until now. But anyways, we'll come back and do that. I'm going to play as Aizen. Like I said, we'll have Eleanor in the party to see how she does. I might even try and play as Eleanor. We'll see. I don't want to play as Magilu or Laphicet because both of them are very clearly art users. I don't like being art users in the Tales of series. So I imagine I wouldn't like it very much in this game either. I like to be fairly melee. I always play as melee characters, as far as I remember. I played as Guy and Luke in Tales of the Abyss. I played as Gaius and Jude in Tales of Xillia 1 and 2. I'm playing as Velvet in this game, obviously. Tales of Zestiria, I only played as Sorey because of Armatization, mainly. What other Tales games? Tales of Graces, I played as Asbel, and I might have played as Richard once or twice. I can't remember. I think I played mostly Asbel that whole game. I think that's all the Tales games I've played. Tales of Symphonia, I played Zelos mostly, and I switched around with Lloyd and Kratos a little bit. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Until then, farewell.